all about the healing. Look at here. To my day ones, to my day twos, to if you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm honored and thank you. We speak the truth. We're about that truth, and we honor the truth on this channel. All right. So with that being said, let's get into it. This reading is about you. Yeah, the usual. Yeah. But I've made up my mind that going forward, we're going to focus on you and the positive aspects of you. Yes, because people, places, and things, your ops, demonic influences, stuff like that, is still on the board. So I'm going to speak about it. However, I'm going to focus on you because you are the real MVP. You are the one that's doing the doggone thing. And I'm going to up the game and tell you whatever it is that I need to tell you about, whatever. But I just want to tell you, whoever you are in the collective, matter of fact, I want to tell all the collective, because we all in different stages. We all in different walks of life. We all got a little different things going on, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. So at any point in the game, I just want to tell you, you the real MVP. Whether where you are, are you up, or are you down, you still who you are. That don't change. Just because your circumstances is different, and just because things is in life is lifing, it still doesn't take away from who you are, who God said you are, and what you represent. I'm gonna make a t-shirt off of that. Who God says you are, what you are, and what you represent. Because you represent who? The Most High God. You represent the light. You represent what's good. You represent what is not only good, but what is valuable, what is sustainable. Contentment, peace of mind, positive vibes. Not saying that you can't get with the get down, you can't get ugly. Not saying that. But saying what you represent don't always have to be something that is good and rooted in, and it doesn't always have to be up. It doesn't always have to be high. Is what I'm trying to say. Because we can get down with the get down too. We can get ugly. We can get ratchet. We can get angry. We can tell you off. We can do all kinds of things that other people can do. We just choose not to. Or we choose our battles wisely. So let's not get it twisted. But at the same time here, you are who you are. You are who you are. It's just that simple. It says gains, increase, level up. See, you keep leveling up, and it don't even matter what your circumstances is in life, because life is lifing for all of us. But unbeknownst to you and unbeknownst to these people, they can't figure you out. They can't figure out how in the HELL do you keep leveling up and you keep gaining momentum when they keep sending and keep projecting and keep wishing and keep hoping and keep doing all kind of things in the background to try to intervene and disrupt what you got going on. See, because it's got all day long leveling up. Hot and popping. This is what I call hot and popping. Hot and popping. You got it going on. Oh, yeah, you do. And when I say that, God is fully putting in my mind and telling me at the same time that you is hot and popping and you got it going on, life is lifing. But you know how to handle that. You know how to handle life being lifing and things happening and things not going your way and roadblocks and all kinds of different things. You are very familiar with that. But it still don't change. It still don't change your swag. It still don't change your personality. It still don't change what God said about you. It still don't change what God said that will happen for you, even though life is lifing. Life is lifing and things ain't all the way you want it to be doesn't mean that it's going to stay that way. You have a wisdom about you and a clarity about you that understands, understand, and overstand that everything in life that's happening don't always I don't have to always dump my feelings and emotions in that, because it's temporal. It's a thing that I gotta go through. It's a thing that I gotta see. It's a thing that I gotta sit on. It's a thing that I pray about. It's a thing that I gotta fast about. It's a thing. But that thing don't have to be permanent. It don't have to be a permanent fixture in my life that I gotta keep on going on and on and on and on and on about. Who I'm talking to, you've already fully understand, fully got the t-shirt, fully get it about lifing and what God has said your life is supposed to be. And even though they're not aligning right now, doesn't mean that everything got to fall apart. Everything that you built, everything that you are, everything that you're standing on have to fall apart because things that are not aligning at the present moment. Remember when I always say you put things in its proper perspective? Whoever you are, that's exactly what you're doing. Life may not be the way you want it to be, but you put things in its proper perspective. If it's not where it's supposed to, where God said it was going to be, okay, let me put that over there and let me work on this and let me look at it until that get that together. Piece by piece, brick by brick is what you stand on. And that's what you are obtaining, and that's what you have grasped, and that's what you're standing in. And that's who I'm talking to. See, because it's money, it's resources, it's favor, it's all kind of things at your fingertips. And sometimes you got all this stuff around you, but it ain't your time. God is not ready to let it come to full circle for you yet. Because oftentimes, and we're very familiar with oftentimes, because oftentimes we have people, places, and things that is on our coattail. We got people, places, and things that run in their mouth and sending negativity and wishing and hoping and praying. But see, God and God resources and God's team and spiritual team and ancestors and angels and all your people, all your light team, they all working the situation and it will be handled accordingly. But and you understand, understand, and overstand that it is according to your demeanor, how you see a thing, how you react to a thing, that matters the most when life is lifing. So you know what to do. You know not to tie in and believe the hype. You know how not to fall for the okie doke. Because you know that it's people, places, and things, that's their wish, that's their ulterior motive. To hijack your peace, your joy, your contentment, to intervene in your life in ways that try to influence and control your demeanor. You already know what it is. So you don't place yourself in those type of situations. You already see into it, know into it, and you act accordingly. That's who I'm talking to. And in the interim, life is lifing, but at the same time, you full of wisdom, you full of clarity, and you full of solutions. So life can life, but you got the solution to get you out of things. You got the mindset and the clarity of what not to do and what not to tie into, which is wisdom. See, when you are cool, calm, and collected, you're able to do a thing like that. Because your emotions are not running you. Your emotions is not tied and connected and trying to run you in all kind of different directions and make you think a thing that's not true, not all the way true. It's a half truth. It's not all the way true, and it's definitely not true for you. You had already learned the basics, and some of you have learned the advanced course, and you're actually sitting back, cool, calm, and collected, and you're just waiting it out and allowing God to do what God's gonna do, because at the end of the day, you can't control the narrative. You can't change people. You can't change the circumstance. So why involve your feelings, hopes, dreams, and everything else in something that you can't change? You only can change you and how you view and see a thing. That's who I'm talking to. Okay? So with that being said, I want to say you go ahead on and do the doggone thing, because you're doing it. With that, I want to say you got it going on. With that, I want to say peace, be still. With that, I want to say you got people, places, and things that is wishing and hoping they had what you have. You got people, places, and things that's trying to intervene to take away your peace. It's driving these people insane to see you this way. They digging up dirt. They trying to go and find stuff on you. They trying to dig all in your business. That person, because I spoke about that person on numerous occasions, but that person here again. See, because you sitting in peace, you content, yeah. And where they sit, you in a position that you can gain so much at a time such as this, and they don't understand it. They don't understand how you sitting the way you sitting. And their life, they falling to pieces. They falling apart. They're broken. Broken inside, on the inside, and broken on the outside, full of lack and insecurity. They don't know how they gonna make it. They all over the place. But when they look at you, it's as if everything is everything. And they know things are not things are not everything because it's in the news. It's happening to everybody. And you're not excluded. And they can't figure out why. Oh, why are you at peace and content when everything is falling apart? But that's what you are. And these people are wearing a mask. They acting like they trying to mirror you and be like you. But then when they go home and close the door, they are full of anxiety, fear. They can't sleep at night. They're not eating. Because their life, their livelihood, they can't see a way out of what's to come for them. But you're not built for that. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. Your faith will carry you through because whatever you got to lose, whatever you got that's gone, it's going to be gone. And then when I get done with when it's gone and whatever is left, I'm going to pick up the pieces and move on with my life. It's your mindset. But to them, whatever they lose just a little bit, it's too much. Because they have built a facade to make people think that they have so much, but they don't. It's on the wing and the prayer that whatever they lose, they don't need to lose it. Whatever they lose is going to be everything. Because they don't have as much as people think that they have. It's all a scam. So they need everything to stay the way it is. It's nobody that they can talk to when this thing fully finish up. They're going to be done for in their mind because their everything is rooted into material things and materialism. They need things so they can be able to say they better than other people, that they got it together, that everything is everything. You, on the other hand, have placed things in its proper perspective. Money is money. Money is money. Food is food. Everything in its proper perspective. You lose some, you win some. Whatever you lose, you can gain it back. Whatever you gain, it's a win. Everything concerning you is in its proper perspective. Your mind is on track. There is no one that can come in and bend your mind and bend your will to what they want it to be. You are who you are, and you stand in who you are. And nothing and no one is going to deter you to be what they want you to be. Those days been gone. And because of that, you sitting pretty. Again, I'm going to say again, life is lifing. Things are happening. But you are sitting in a position because you've made up in your mind it doesn't matter what happened, you will win. And that's what's in your mind, and that's what's in your heart, and that's what is aligning with you. You will always be in a winning position at the end of the day. When it's all said and done, whatever you got to lose, you lose it. Whatever you got to gain, hey, hey, hey. It is what it is. But somebody's digging because they can't fathom, they can't get it, they can't understand it, they can't wrap their head around. Why is it that you not falling apart like they are? They can't get why you are at peace. So they want to conjure up some things. They want things to happen. They want to project and interject some things and dig for dirt to try to make you act out of character, act the way they are acting. But none of that is going to happen because they're not going to be able to change your mindset. You can see a thing, but your mind is not going to change the outcome. You can see the most ugliest thing, and in your mind, you have made up, no matter what I see, I'm still going to be cool, calm, and collected. I'm going to give it to God. I'm going to be able to change not any situation, but I'm going to be able to change my mindset of what I think about the situation. I'm going to be able to release. I'm going to be able to let go and let God in whatever I see. You've made your mind up, and that is where you are, and that's where you're unmovable and unstoppable in that mindset. And that is what they don't understand and get about you. You refuse to be moved by them or anybody else. They wearing a mask, but you refuse to put on a mask. You refuse to allow people to place you in a position where you got to pretend and fake the funk and not be you. Where you are today and how you view and what anything other than that would take you out of character. Make you pretend to be something that you're not. You've always been, to this point, you have been cool, calm, and collected, and you're not letting nobody place you in a compromising position to make you pretend or make you act out of character, to go beyond what it is that you have established and what you have worked hard to get to this day. So they stalking you. You've detached from these people, and you're going to continue to detach. These people are opportunists. They want what you have. They want to gather what you have. They want to wear your mask. They want to wear a mask of you. They want to mirror you and be like you. But on the inside, they're far from you. They're nothing like you. And God is saying to banish these people out of your life. Do not allow these people to either interject your mind, your heart, your soul, your spirit. Act like they don't exist and move on with your life. And that's all I'm going to have to say about this situation. Keep going. Keep going, keep growing, because where you at is where we aspire to be. Okay? That's what God is inspiring us to be. All right? So keep it up. So with that being said, if this resonates with you, say with God's anointing, I'm going higher. With God's anointing, I'm going higher. Put that in the comments, and we're going to go higher. All right? We're not worried about these people impersonating us. We're not worried about these people that's trying to put on our face and put on how we carry ourselves and put on our personality. And then on the inside of them, they dying inside. They're crying every night. Can't eat, full of anxiety and fear. When we are sitting in real foundation of faith. Standing on faith and truth and being honest with ourselves every day. That's a process, and it's not something that everybody know how to do. You got to be real with you to be able to do it. And so with that, you go ahead on and do the doggone thing. All right? Keep on doing the doggone thing, because it looks good on you. People are trying to be like you. Keep it up. And so with that, I'm sending love, I'm sending healing. Make sure you like the videos, make sure you hype the videos, make sure you share the videos. Don't keep it to yourself, because we going higher, all of us. And how we gonna do it is we get these videos out, we build our tribe, we build up our tribe, we get their mindset right with these videos, and we can all lift each other up as a community. And that's how you do it. All right? So with that being said, I'm sending you love, sending you healing. Trinity is